Answer this question for me. Why were you born? Why are you alive? Why are you occupying a space on this earth? In other words, what is your purpose for being on this earth? Can you just answer me with just a single sentence? You can just write it in the comment section. I think it will be very fine. But if not, what I want to tell you is that if you do not discover your purpose and work in it, you are going to misuse your life. If you do not discover your purpose, frustration will be your friend, depression will be your friend, because the Lord said that my purpose will stand. And if it takes me to move either heaven or earth for my purpose to prevail, I will. So the simplest way to attract frustration is to be against the purpose of God. Consider subscribing to the channel because there are a lot of mind-blowing information you're about to get on this platform. Let's continue with the video. As a matter of fact, anything and anyone that is existing on this earth is existing for a purpose. When you use things, let me not go far, even the phone or the gadget on which you are watching me was used or was created for this purpose. So as you are using the phone or the gadget, it is working in its purpose. That is why the phone is important to you. When it is being stolen, you feel pain. You don't take it easy when it is being stolen or it destroys. Once it starts malfunctioning, you find all ways possible to solve the problem. It is because the phone is useful to you. So you do all you can to maintain it, to give it power when the battery goes down, to give it airtime or data when it runs out. The same thing when you discover your purpose and you work in them. Your manufacturer, which is God, maintains you, keeps you because you are useful to Him. Anything that exists for a reason. So any human being, any person who is also existing on earth is also existing for a reason. There is no person who is existing on this earth by mistake. I don't care what the society will say, whether out of wedlock or in wedlock, under wedlock, on top of wedlock. You were not here by a mistake. You were divinely designed. Your existence on this earth was predestined before you were born. David said, the days of my life were written in your book before I was born. Ephesians said that you were created for good works, which were predestined for you before the foundation of the earth. That is biblical. Scientifically, scientists will prove to you that when your parents met that day, whether in the bush, in the car, in the hotel, or in their bedroom, there were about 500 million people who were released. And among all these 500 million, or even more, you were the only person who survived and landed on this earth. Let me ask you, do you take it easily, or do you think it is just an incident or a coincidence for you to come here or to arrive on earth and all the others got destroyed? Where are the rest? Why are you the only person who survived? There are mysteries to this life, and you have to find it for yourself in order to work and walk in how and why you were also created. In Genesis 1:26, the Lord said, let us make man in our own image and likeness. What is the purpose? Let them have dominion over the fishes of the sea, fowls of the air, animals of the land, and anything that creeps on the surface of the earth. So your purpose, why God created you, was to administer His governance on earth. He told Jeremiah, before you were born, before you were conceived, I had chosen you. And before you were born, I had already ordained you. So God has a picture of each and everyone before they were even created or born into this world. Every product, even the phone, whether Samsung, iPhone, Itel, Techno, Infinix, they were all having a picture of their gadget, of this product in their mind before the product was created. So they were creating something out of their image or imagination. They had a picture of you. So who you have to be, the purpose of God for your life is not outside of you, of which you are supposed to look for it, but it is already inside of you. And the only person who can tell you your purpose is your manufacturer. Is the manufacturer. God knows why He created you. So when men are pointing us at you and telling you you are useless, ask God, is that what you created me to be? And if you yourself you are confused about your life and you don't know what to do, it is because you haven't contacted your manufacturer to find why you are on earth. Your parents do not even know why you are on earth. All they know was that they met, they had fun, and you were dropped on this earth. So that is the only thing. And they only say you are our son, you are our daughter. And once you became aware of the fact that you were a human being, you started growing, they started forcing you into the system. Go to school, learn hard, make good grades, and it will find you a good job to make you money. You make your family, give birth to the same children, pass them through the same process, die, go, the children will take over you. That is all they know. And they don't know your purpose, why you are even on earth. They don't even know why God gave you to them. They just name you, but they don't know the reason. So it is very crucial for you to discover your purpose and work in it. That is what will make you die fulfilled. Paul will say that I have finished the course and I fought the good fight. So in other words, the reason why I was created, I've been able to fulfill it. So I can now die fulfilled. But most of us are even afraid when we are sick that we will die, because when we die, we will not have anything, or when we are questioned, there will be nothing good to say I came to do on this earth with my life. Follow us, follow this channel if you found this message useful, because we have a lot to drop here. This channel is geared towards, or this kind of series are geared towards helping each and everyone who is existing on earth to discover why they are on earth and be able to walk in them, in order not to misuse their life, because life is very much precious. You want to avoid frustration, confusion, diffusion, and osmosis in life. Find and discover your purpose, and you will live life fulfilled. Most people are living one place to the other, chasing paycheck to paycheck, chasing success, chasing wealth, and never ask themselves why they are even on earth. But after accumulating all these things, on the day of death, they will just speak like Solomon. All these things were vanity upon vanity. But you will never call the kind of impact you have made in the life of people a vanity. So, one of my role models said that the value of life is not in its duration, but it is in its donation. In other words, how long you lived on earth does not matter. What really matters is the impact you made with the life you have in the lives of others. So the Bible makes mention of a man called Methuselah, and the only thing the Bible talks of him or says about him is that he lived for 930 years and died. We know him to be the man who lived the longest age on earth before he died. So therefore, let it not be said about you. Jesus only lived for 33 years, and now wadane ntentan a wato wadane anansi kokoroko a wato ne ntentan de afa wiase afa na nyina. A spider who has spread its web throughout the whole world. So the value of life is in its donation, not in the duration. It is dependent on how effective you lived and not how long you lived. And how can you live effectively on earth? Is by discovering your purpose. Discovering your purpose and working in it. Most people will chase fame, they will chase wealth, they will chase success. They can find all those things. Most people make a lot of money, millions of money in their bank accounts, and so many assets in their name. But the fact that you never discovered your purpose and live or fulfill it, I call you a successful failure. You have been successful in the systems of this world, but you failed in terms of your purpose because you were not just existing to make money and die and go back to wherever you came from. Find your purpose, and that is the only meaning to life. Life becomes meaningful when you know why you are existing. When your phone tells you, I was manufactured to be a spoon to feed you, how are you going to feel? When your car tells you that I was manufactured to be a cover on your bed, how are you going to feel? And will you be able to use it? No. Everyone was created for a purpose. So immediately you find the reason why you are existing, you become useful in the area of your calling. But employment and the education system is one of the things that do confuse us. They confuse humanity because you are told and you are being forced into the system, and you come out as a product ready to be sold for the job market. Job market. Job market. There is nothing about purpose in a school. It is only few people who are being led and they offer courses that pushes them or directs them to fulfill their purpose. Aside that, most of the students, most of the products of the educational system are all based on job and salary. Job and salary. Nothing about purpose. So you can make your money, you can climb the ladder, the corporate ladder to the topmost of the topmost. But you will still feel some kind of vacancy in you because you are not fulfilled within your own self. Because you haven't discovered your purpose and you manifested it. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you found this video useful to you, and we'll see you on the other side. Stay blessed.